Welcome to Yoga 101. We're going back to the basics, going through the poses safely and just getting the feel of each pose and alignment, finding the right, correct form in each pose so we can take it to the next level with fundamentals of flow and flow yoga later on. We're going to start at the top of the mat. So come to the top of the mat, separate your feet comfortably, hip width apart, maybe wider. Start in mountain pose. As you look down at your feet, lift all 10 toes off the ground, spread them wide. Keep your toes spread wide, gently settle them back down to the ground. Keep them spread wide. And begin to rock yourself front and back and side to side, connecting with four corners of your feet, the little and big toe mounts, the outer and inner edges of your heels. Once you find that connection, plug the feet into the ground. From here, just close your eyes. Listen to the sound of my voice. As you root down through the feet into the ground, let the energy rise up the legs, ankles, shins, calves, hamstrings, quadriceps. Scoop your tailbone under. It will prompt you to engage your abdomen right away. Allow your shoulders fall away from the ears. Let your shoulder blades squeeze around the spine. Arms are relaxed by your sides, palms gently rotated forward, fingertips naturally curling in. The neck is long, and the crown of the head reaches up towards the skies. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Take another deep inhale. Exhale it out. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose throughout your practice. Gently open your eyes. With your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms touch. And as you exhale, separate your arms and hinge forward at your hips. Bend your knees and grab in opposite elbows. Allow yourself to just rock side to side in ragdoll. Knees are bent a lot. Head is hanging heavy. Elbows are pulling you down. Head is pulling you down. Lower back relaxes and releases. And then let go of your hands. Bring your hands to your shins, palms pressing into your shins. On your next inhale, straighten the arms and legs as you press your palms into your shins. Lengthen through the spine, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale and fold. Press your shins, hands into your shins. Inhale, lengthen once again. And as you exhale, fold. Root down through your feet. Flip your palms open. Inhale, rise to the top, reversing your swan dive until your palms touch. Gaze up. Exhale, draw your hands into your heart center. Relax your arms by your sides, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep up high. Exhale, separate your arms, hinge forward at your hips, swan dive all the way down, forward fold, hands to shins. Inhale, half lift, send your tailbone back, abs are engaged. Exhale, forward fold. Flip your palms open. Inhale, root through your feet as you rise through the fingertips to the skies. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Relax your arms by your sides, mountain. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, swan dive. Hands to shins. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Belly button pulled up and into the spine. Exhale, surrender and fold. Open your palms, press through your feet. Inhale, root to rise to the top, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Relax your arms by your sides, mountain. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Hands to shins. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Flip your palms open. Inhale to the top, reversing your swan dive. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Relax your arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep up high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Reach with your heart all the way down, hands to shins. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Interlace your hands on your lower back. Reach your knuckles over your head, surrender your head down. Maybe moving your head side to side. And front and back. Maybe reaching your knuckles overhead one more inch. And let go of the hands, hands to shins. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Press through the feet, open the palms, engage your abs. Inhale, rise to the top, all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Relax your arms by your sides, mountain pose. Now inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lead with your heart all the way down, forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. And as you exhale, fingertips to the ground, step your right foot, big step back, ginormous step. You can always wiggle those right toes back. Now bring your left knee over your left ankle, fingertips to the ground, right under the shoulders. Now as you press back through that right heel, straighten the right leg and then pull your belly button to the spine to engage your abdomen. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, chest forward, gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale. Stay strong here. Inhale. And as you exhale, plant your hands into the ground and step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Inverted upside down V. Open your feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers, toes wide. Pull your belly button to the spine. Send your hips up and back. Find your down dog. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. If the heels are lifting off the ground, that's okay. If you need to bend your knees gently, that's okay. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, shift yourself forward into plank, shoulders over your wrists. Pull your belly button to the spine. Gently lower the knees to the ground. Inhale, shift the weight into your hands. And as you exhale with control, start to bend your elbows to lower yourself all the way down to the ground. All the way, elbows by your sides, hugging the rib cage. All the way. Untuck the toes, press your hands under the shoulders into the ground. Inhale, press the ground away, peel your chest, shoulders, and head off the ground for cobra. Draw the shoulders down, pull your belly button to the spine, glue the tops of your feet to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, lower your forehead to the ground. Inhale, press your hands into the ground, lift up tabletop. Open your knees wide, big toes touch. Exhale, press back to child's pose. Relax your forehead to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. One more inhale. One more exhale. As you press your hands into the ground on your next inhale, roll up tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Step your left foot in the center at the back of the mat. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up for three-legged dog. Your right leg is strong and straight. Flex the toes towards the mat. Now see if you can square the hips, draw the right hip down, pull your belly button to the spine, inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knee, pull the knee to your chest and step your right foot forward between your hands. You can always lower that left knee to the ground, grab your right ankle and step the foot forward to widen that step, and then tuck the left toes under and lift the knee off the ground. So this time your right knee is over your right ankle and your left heel pressing back. Fingertips in line with your shoulders, so right under the shoulders, hips are squared, your belly is pulled up and in, drawing shoulders away from the ears, chest is forward, neck is long. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, shift the hands forward, weight into the right foot, and step your left foot forward to meet the right, one step or a couple of steps. Forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Flip your palms open, press through the feet. Inhale, reverse your swan dive to the top until your palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Relax into mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive all the way down into your forward fold. Surrender, hands to shins. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, fingertips to the ground. Left foot steps back, big step. Maybe wiggle those left toes back, making sure that right knee is over the right ankle. Now, pull your right hip back and left hip forward, so hips are squared. Fingertips under the shoulders. Press back through the left heel. Activate that left leg. Lift the knee up towards the skies. Think about pulling your belly button up and into the spine. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Gazes forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, plant your hands into the ground. Step your right foot back to downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Open your feet hip width apart. Spread your fingers wide. See if you can send your stomach towards the thighs and tail up to the skies. Inhale. Exhale. On your next breath in, shift forward into plank. Come to parallel, shoulders over your wrists. Gently lower your knees to the ground and keep your weight forward into your hands. Inhale. Pull your belly button to the spine. As you exhale, lower all the way down with control. Hug the elbows into your rib cage, all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes. Press your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, press the ground away for cobra. Just that half lift, peeling your chest, shoulders, and head off the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades around the spine. Squeeze your elbows by your sides. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, forehead to the ground. Now bring your hands closer to the rib cage. Press your hands into the ground. On your next inhale, press the ground away for upward facing dog, if your body allows you to. Keeping micro bend in your elbows so you don't lock the elbows. Draw the shoulders down. Pull your belly button to the spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower all the way down, all the way to the belly. Inhale, press up to tabletop. And as you exhale, back to child's pose, 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, roll up, tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, lift up and back, down dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Step your right foot in the center of the back of your mat. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up, strong and straight, doesn't have to be high. Flex the toes of the left foot towards the mat. Draw that left hip down to the ground. Feel it in your right hamstring. Keep pressing through your fingertips forward on the mat. Pull your belly button to the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, bend the knee to your chest. Step your left foot between your hands. Maybe lower that right knee to the ground. Grab your left ankle. Step the foot forward. Fingertips to the ground. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the knee. It's okay to take few steps to get there. It's perfectly fine. Now press back through the right heel, left knee over the left ankle. Engage that right leg, lift the knee up towards the skies. Pull your belly button to the spine. Draw the shoulders down, chest forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips to the ground, shift the weight into the left foot, and then right foot steps forward. 1 step or a couple of steps. Forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Flip your palms open, inhale, rise up to the top until your palms touch and gaze up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Relax your arms by your sides, mountain pose. Now from here, with your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead. As your palms touch, you're going to interlace your fingers and release your index fingers. I'll face you. You're gonna step your feet completely together. As you root down through your feet, you're gonna reach out of the waist, bring your arms straight, slightly behind your ears. Inhale, and as you exhale, upper body goes to the right as the hips slide to the left. Press through the outer edge of the left foot as much as you can. Square your shoulders and your hips to the front. Draw those shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the palms together and reach your fingertips towards the right. One more inch. Inhale, lift to center. Exhale, readjust. Press through the feet. Lengthen out of the waist. Feel long and tall. Squeeze the palms. Exhale, upper body goes to the left as the hips slide gently to the right. See if you can lengthen through both sides without collapsing into that left side. Lengthen, lift, and then deepen. Press through the right foot as much as you can. Gaze is forward. Chin is level to the mat. Exhale, one more inch to the left. Inhale yourself to center. And as you exhale, release your arms down. Bring your hands to your lower back, as if you put your hands in jeans pockets, and then bring your elbows close together. Separate your feet hip-width apart, maybe a little bit wider. And as you press your hands into your lower back for supported back bend, very gentle, just shift the gaze up. You're already in the pose here. Keep supporting your lower back by pressing your hands into it. And if you wish here, maybe begin to walk your gaze up and back on the ceiling. Keep pressing the hands into lower back without collapsing and crunching into your lower back. Reach and lift with the muscles just behind the heart. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, press your hands into lower back. Inhale, lift yourself up to standing. And as you exhale, slide your hands down the legs all the way down, forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Press through your feet, flip your palms open. Inhale, rise to the top, all the way, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center, and release down into mountain pose. Step your feet close again. Big toes touch and heels touch. From here, extend your arms in front of you as you reach in for horizon. Draw the shoulders down, going into chair pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, send your hips back first. Shift the weight into your heels, bend the knees, and sit into your chair pose. Press your arms firmly down as if you are pressing into a tabletop in front of you. Now, as your weight is in your heels, you can always check by lifting your toes off the ground and then lower them back down. Look at your toes. If you cannot see your toes because of your knees, that means your knees are too far forward. So send your hips back more. Sit back more. Protect your knees so you can get the benefits of this pose. Sit down and then begin to scoop your tailbone under and lean back. Sitting down and leaning back. Pull your belly button to the spine. Exhale, sit down half an inch. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, press through your feet. Inhale, rise to the top. Release your arms by your sides, mountain pose, and just close your eyes here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Gently opening the eyes. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, separate your arms, swan dive all the way down, forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Now hands to the ground. Toe heel your feet apart, hip width. Bend your knees a lot for gorilla pose. You're gonna bend your knees and glue your stomach to your thighs completely. So if that means bend your knees a lot, then do that. Then flip your palms up to face you and fingertips facing your toes. Step your feet on your hands, toes into your wrists. So keep bending those knees a lot. Now keep that connection, stomach to thighs. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, which means send your tailbone back and crown of the head forward. And as you exhale, keep that connection, stomach to thighs. Begin to straighten the legs as the crown of the head comes down and the tail reaches up. Relax the head. Your elbows will start to flare out to the sides. Pull your shoulders away from the ears. The moment your stomach separates from your thighs, bend the knees again, reconnect, refine that connection. And with each exhale, maybe straighten the legs 1 inch. Start to shift the weight forward into the balls of the feet. Keep breathing, relax the head down, head is heavy. 2 more full cycles of breath. And very gently start to release your hands from under your feet. Hands to shins. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Flip your palms open. Inhale, rise to the top. Strong and straight spine. Palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Relax your arms by your sides. Mountain pose. Step to the top of the mat if you're not there yet, and then turn to the right. As you turn to the right, you're at the top of your mat. From here, with your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms touch. And as you exhale, step your right foot, big step to the right, ginormous step. Open your feet wide. Open your arms to the sides, parallel to the ground. Now on your right heel, pivot your right toes to face the back of your mat. See if you can square your shoulders on top of your hips. Arms stretched to the sides as if I pull you right hand to the right and left arm to the right, to the left. Now shift the gaze over your right fingertips. Inhale, keep your left leg strong and straight, and as you exhale, bend the right knee, just the right knee, and sink the hips. Warrior 2. Now check with that right knee. Your right knee opens towards the right, so there is an outward rotation from your hips. Ideally and eventually, that right thigh will become parallel to the ground. Now press through both feet as if you're ripping your mat in two, but squeeze your thighs in towards each other so you find that strength to hold this pose for another 5 minutes. I'm kidding, not today, next time maybe. But please, please, please squeeze those thighs in towards each other. Engage your abdomen. Exhale, maybe sink down 1/2 inch. Hold. Strong arms, strong abs, strong legs. Flowing breath. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, straighten your right leg. Give yourself a little break. Release the arms down, swing them around. On your next inhale, re-extend the arms out. Shift the gaze over your right fingertips. Exhale, bend the right knee, sink the hips. Second set, find that warrior 2. Squeeze your shoulder blades around the spine, but stretch your fingertips in both directions. Very good. Exhale, maybe 1/2 inch down. Go into reverse the warrior. Shine your right palm up. Inhale, reach forward a few inches. And as you exhale, reach up and back with the right fingertips. Left hand touches your left leg, either above the knee or below the knee, never on the knee. And just the fingertips, so it's a little to no weight in that left hand. As your right arm reaches up and over to touch the back wall, draw the right shoulder away from the ear and keep the gaze up. Keep opening through that right side. Take another breath in. Exhale, keep your hips low, strong core. Inhale, come up to warrior 2. Exhale, sink down 1/2 inch. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Pivot your right toes in. On your left heel, pivot your left toes out. Shoulders over the hips. Abs are tight. Arms to the sides. Gaze over your left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee now. So warrior on the left side. Remember, squeeze your shoulder blades around the spine. Stretch your arms in both directions. Look over your left fingertips. Tighten the abs. Press through the feet. Squeeze your thighs towards each other. Exhale, sink down 1/2 inch. Inhale. Exhale and sink. Breathe. Keep pressing through the feet. I know it starts to burn a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, straighten your left leg. Allow your arms to come down. Just shake it out a little bit. Little breather here, a little break. On your next inhale, re-extend. Reach out. Shift the gaze. Exhale, bend the knee. Find your warrior 2 left side. From here, shine your left palm up. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse that warrior. Right hand above or below the knee on the right leg on the back. Left arm reaches up and over. Long, long stretch that left side. Draw that left shoulder away from the left ear. Create space in your neck. Keep reaching up and back. Keep bending that left knee. Sink the hips. Inhale. Exhale, keep your hips slow, strong core. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, sink down half an inch. Inhale, straighten your left leg. On your left heel, pivot your left toes in. Now flip your palms up to the ceiling. Shift the weight into your right foot, bend your right knee. One step or a couple of steps, step your right foot to meet the left, arms overhead. Exhale, draw your hands into your heart center. Relax your arms by your sides, mountain pose, close your eyes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. And gently open the eyes. Turn yourself to face the front of your mat. Step your feet close. Reach your arms to the horizon, second side chair pose, inhale. And as you exhale, send your hips back, bend the knees, sit down into your chair. Now, if you want to work your shoulders just a little more here, reach your fingertips up to the skies. Now remember, scoop that tailbone under, flatten the spine, and see if you can sit down and lean back. Sit down and lean back. Press the weight into your heels. Keep the gaze forward, keep your legs squeezing, keep your hips sinking. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the arms, draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more inch down, press through the feet. Inhale, reach your fingertips up high. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Release your arms by your sides, mountain pose. Very good. From here, from the top of your mat, turn to the left. So facing the left, inhale, sweep your arms overhead, bend the knees, and as you exhale, step your left foot, big step to the left. Open your arms to the sides, capital T, parallel to the ground. Now on your left heel, pivot your left toes out to the back of the mat. Draw the shoulders down, inhale, and as you exhale, bend the knee, find your warrior. Find your warrior two. Building that nice strength here. Press through the feet into the ground as if you're ripping your mat into. Squeeze your thighs in towards each other. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Keep your arms strong, long, stretch, and breathe. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Now from here, keep your arms to the sides. Maybe toe heel your right foot few inches in for straight leg triangle. It's a heel to heel alignment, so left heel is aligned with the right heel. Now hinge forward at the hips as you send your right hip back. Reach forward with the left fingertips. Keep reaching until you can't anymore, and then lower your left hand to the shin or the mat and reach your right arm straight up high. Right arm up high. It's called straight leg triangle. So it's very essential here to keep your legs straight. Now roll your right shoulder back and down on top of the left, and then see if you can elevate your right hip and roll it down on top of the left as well. As the right fingertips reaching up, your left hand is resting either on your shin or maybe, Matt, if you have a block, use a block. Block helps to bring the earth closer to you. Now press through the right foot more, especially the outer edge, and engage your obliques to help you hold yourself up. If your neck allows you to, your gaze will be up to the skies. Hold and breathe. Two more full cycles of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend that left knee. Use your ab strength. Inhale. Lift yourself up to standing. Straighten your left leg. You're going to pivot your left toes in. Now separate your feet a little bit wider again. On your right heel, pivot your right toes out to the front of your mat, arms to the sides. And as you exhale, bend that knee and find that warrior two yet again. Last warrior two, I promise. Draw the shoulders down, create that length in your neck. Draw the shoulder blades in, bend the right knee, press through the left foot. Inhale, you hold, exhale, maybe deepen half an inch. Inhale, you hold, exhale, deepen. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, inhale, straighten that right leg. Toe heel your left foot in closer for your straight leg triangle. Send your left hip back. Reach forward with your right fingertips. Keep reaching forward. When you can't anymore, simply surrender your right hand down where it lands, that where it belongs. So maybe shin or block or mat, left arm up high to the skies. Now right away roll your left shoulder on top of the right and lift your left hip up and back on top of the right. Imagine yourself standing between two thin walls parallel to the front and the back wall. Press through the left foot more, engage your obliques, and maybe shift your gaze up if your neck allows you to. Find the place where you can breathe as you hold the pose. Two more full cycles of breath. Start to bend your right knee. Use your abdomen to lift yourself up. From here, straighten your right leg, pivot your right toes in. Flip your palms up, bend your left knee, shift the weight into your left foot. On your next inhale, step your left foot to meet the right. Arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Release your arms by your sides, mountain pose. Turn yourself to face the front of your mat. As you turn yourself to the front, bring your hands to your waist, to your hips. Shift the weight into your right foot, and then big step with the left foot back. Separate your feet hip width apart, and then spin your left heel down at 45 degrees angle. So your left toes pointing to the top left corner of the mat. Now use your hands and bring your hips with you, so that left hip with you, to square the hips and shoulders to the front. Now bend your right knee, just the right knee, to keep your left leg strong and straight. Scoop your tailbone under to open that left hip flexor. And then if you're ready, extend your arms up to the skies. Warrior one. Unlike warrior two, where the shoulders and hips are squared to the side, your warrior one, hips and shoulders squared to the front. Now keep pressing through your feet as if you're ripping your mat in two. Keep bending your right knee and pressing your left heel back. The more you bend your right knee and the more you press your left hip back, the more opening you will feel through that back of the left leg. Engage your abdomen. Keep breathing. Maybe keep sinking. Take another breath in. Exhale out. And then from here, gently start to straighten the leg. Shift the weight into your right foot and step your left foot halfway in, still keeping the toes at 45 degrees angle. Straighten both legs. Root down through the feet as if you're ripping your mat apart. Zip up your quadriceps, so lift the muscles above the knees up. And then inhale, lengthen from the waist up, and as you exhale, begin to rotate to the right. Open your right arm behind you and left arm in front of you. Main thing here is to keep your shoulders over your hips. Your hips are squared to the front of your mat, but your shoulders now open to the side. Keep pressing through the feet so you find that stability and balance. Keep engaging your abdomen. Maybe keep your gaze to the side, or maybe walk your gaze into that right palm. Now imagine I was pulling you front and back by your hands, so find that tremendous length here. Keep your shoulders away from the ears, especially that right shoulder. It tends to creep up sometimes. Draw it down, use your abs. You will only twist on the straight spine, so you have to engage your lower spine by engaging your lower abdomen. Few more breaths. Slowly start to walk your gaze to the side. And then from here, walk your gaze to the front. Bring your hands to your hips or your waist. Step your left foot to meet the right. Give your hands to your waist or your hips. Shift the weight into your left foot. Giant step with the right foot back. Feet are hip width apart. Turn your right toes at 45 degrees angle so it points to the top right corner of the mat. Bring your right hip with you, bend your left knee and press back through the right heel more. Feel that tremendous strength and stretch to the right leg, the back of it. When you're ready, extend your arms to the skies. Skip your tailbone under, open that right hip flexor. Bend the left knee only and press through the right heel more. Breathe. Your arms, your fingertips reaching up to the skies, but the shoulders are drawn down. So if you think your arms are straight, straighten them more. And then breathe. Shoulders, hips squared to the front. Down half an inch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bend that left knee more. Hold here for 2 more breaths. Warrior one. Now from here, straighten your left leg gently. Step your right foot halfway in. Both legs are strong and straight. Root down through the feet. Square your hips to the front. Inhale, lengthen out of the waist. And as you exhale, begin to split your arms. Right arm front. Open your left arm behind you. Palms face inside. Now remember, hips squared to the front. Shoulders to the side. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Reach your arms in both directions. Maybe gaze to the side. Maybe into that left palm. It's totally up to you. See if you can engage your abdomen. Press through both feet. Rip your mat in two. See if you can rotate to the left with the shoulders more, but keep your hips squared. So pull that left hip forward and breathe. Two more full cycles of breath. Slowly start to walk your gaze to the side. And as you walk your gaze to the front, bring your hands to your hips. Step your right foot to meet the left. Relax your arms by your sides, mountain pose. We're going to shift the weight into the left foot for tree pose. I'll face you. Bring your hands to your heart center. Shift the weight into your left foot. Bend the right knee. Step your right foot in close to the left. Open your knee to the side, to the right. And then maybe hug the ankle, maybe just right here. And that's already okay to be here in the pose. If you want more challenge, elevate the foot to your inner calf, below the knee, or to your inner thigh, above the knee, just never on your knee joint. That's too much. Now press the foot into the leg and resist with the leg into the foot so the foot stays. Once you find that stability and balance, then you can explore. You can stretch your arms up to the skies if you want. Now root down through that left foot like a root of a tree, and then let the energy just rise up the body and through the crown of your head, maybe even fingertips. Breathe. If you find yourself moving side to side, that's totally cool. Trees sway all the time, so it's natural. Enjoy yourself in balance. How often do you spend time on just one foot, one leg? Enjoy this. Slowly start to bring your branches back to the heart center. Together we'll release the right knee to the front first. To release the right foot down. Relax your arms by your sides. Let your left ankle roll out and roll in just to release a little bit. Then shift the weight into the right foot. Open your left knee to the left and hug the right ankle with the left foot, hands to your heart center to begin with. Maybe elevate the foot to your inner calf, below the knee, or inner thigh, above the knee. Foot presses into leg, leg resists into the foot. One point of focus, find unmoving object in front of you. Concentrate, and if you wish to explore, you can. Maybe even shifting your gaze up this time. One side can feel extremely different from another, so if you find yourself stronger on one side than another, that's totally fine. If you need to come out of the pose, you can always come back to it. That's the beauty of yoga. Breathe. Enjoy your balance. And when you're ready, slowly bring your hands to the heart center. Together we'll release that left knee to the front. To surrender that left foot down, shift the weight into the left foot, relax your arms, and just roll your right ankle out and in. If you're not at the top of the mat, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, separate your arms, swan dive all the way down into your forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, surrender and fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, surrender and fold. And one more time, inhale, half lift, lengthen. And as you exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees, step yourself back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. With your next inhale, shift yourself forward into plank. Lower your knees to the ground, pull your belly button to the spine, shift the weight into your hands, inhale, and as you exhale with control, lower yourself all the way down to your belly, hugging your elbows into the ribcage all the way down. Chin or forehead to the ground, untuck the toes, flatten the tops of your feet to the ground, hands under your shoulders. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift and peel your chest, shoulders, head off the ground, and take your hands off the ground. We're going into spine strengthening. So feet on the ground, glue the tops of your feet. Now your chest, shoulders, head off the ground, hands off the ground. Maybe lift just a little more. Pull your belly button to the spine, short sips of air in and out naturally. And as you exhale, surrender, forehead to the ground. One breath. And on your next inhale, peel your chest, shoulders, head off the ground. This time extend your arms to the sides. Keep your chest off the ground. Bring your arms behind you. See if you can reach your fingertips towards the toes more to lift your chest more. Very good. Now keep your arms to the back and lift your feet off the ground. Pull your belly button to the spine so your chest, shoulders, head, arms and legs lifting off the ground. Short sips of air in and out naturally. Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, release your forehead to the ground. Grab your hands under your shoulders, press up to tabletop. Open your knees wide. Exhale, press back to child's pose to re-extend that spine. As you press your hips back to your heels, see if you can press your fingertips forward so you really find that tremendous length through the spine. And then very gently walk your hands towards your knees and all the way to your body until you come to seated. Bring your knees together, and then from here, choose either hip to swing your legs around, and then scooch yourself forward on your mat, extending your legs in front of you. Rock side to side, moving flash from underneath. Flex the toes towards your face. If your hamstrings are very tight, bend the knees. If you do have a block at home, put your block under your hips, elevate your hips so you can actually go a little bit deeper into your hamstrings, especially if they're tight. Now as your toes flex towards your face, inhale, lengthen out of the spine, and as you exhale, walk your hands gently down the legs. Ideally, stomach will come down to your thighs, chest to the knees, and then forehead into your shins. You can grab tops of your feet or sides of your feet, maybe just relax your hands by your sides and release. See if you can draw your shoulders away from the ears. Pull your chest forward and through. Tail sits back. Spine is long. A few more breaths. Two more full cycles of breath. And then from here, start to walk your hands towards your body as you tuck your chin to your chest. Just slowly roll yourself up to seated. As you roll up to seated, keep your legs extended, toes flexed towards you. Extend your arms in front of you, palms facing each other. Inhale, lengthen out of the waist, engage your abdomen. And as you exhale, begin to slowly roll yourself back and down, one vertebra at a time, all the way down until your head will touch the ground. And once your head touches the ground, from here you're going to bend the knees. We're going into a little bit of a core work here. Set your tailbone down to the ground. Bring your feet on a tabletop, knees bent at 90. You're going to grab your hands and place them in the middle of your thighs up front. Now on your next inhale, you're going to squeeze your ankles, knees, and inner thighs together as much as you can. And as you exhale, press your hands into your thighs, but resist your thighs into your hands. Inhale, squeeze your legs together. Exhale, press your hands into your thighs, thighs into your hands, squeeze your abs. Inhale, glue the legs together. Exhale, press your hands. Inhale, glue the legs. Exhale, press the hands. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, press. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, press. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, press. Now squeeze and press together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice rock side to side. Massaging your spine, muscles around your lower back. And then keeping your knees bent, release your feet flat to the mat. Separate your feet hip width apart, arms by your sides, palms down for bridge pose. Roll your shoulders closer together underneath you. Ideally, your heels are so close to you that if your arms are extended, the tips of your fingers brush the backs of your heels. Press through the heels, inhale, lift your hips all the way up high. Either keep your arms by your sides or interlace your hands underneath you, reach your knuckles towards your heels. Now as you inhale, lift your hips higher. Exhale and hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale and hold. Squeeze your thighs in towards each other. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up to the highest. Separate your arms from underneath if they're not there yet. And as you exhale, 1 inch of your spine at a time, begin to lower your spine down to the mat until your tailbone touches the ground. Once the tailbone touches the ground, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Should feel so good on your spine. And as the knees come back to neutral, feet together, soles of the feet together, knees open wide for reclining gentle pose. Keep your tailbone under, find your neutral spine. You can keep your arms rested by your sides with your palms shining up to the skies, or you can bring your hands to your inner thighs to add a little paperweight, or maybe hands to the belly to connect with your breath. Close your eyes. Take another deep breath in. Exhale out, helping yourself with your hands close the knees together. As you close your knees together, elevate your feet. We grab in happy baby pose. Now bend your knees, and as you split your feet, either grab your ankles or grab your feet from the insides or outsides to open your knees on the outside of the body. So ideally, your feet are parallel to the ceiling. Now press your feet or ankles down and resist with your feet or ankles up into your hands so your tailbone melts down, so your spine is long. If it feels good, maybe rocking side to side here or staying still. Take another deep breath in. Exhale out as you start to let go of the feet. You're going to gather your knees together, feet on a tabletop, open your arms to the sides, capital T, palms down. Let your knees fold to the right and take your gaze to the left, gentle spinal twist. Close your eyes and send the breath up and down the spine. Take another breath in. Exhale out. Use your ab strength. Inhale, knees to center. Readjust the hips if needed. Exhale, knees to the left. Take your gaze to the right. And just close your eyes here. Send the breath up and down the spine. Gluing both shoulders down to the ground. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, using your ab strength. Inhale, knees back to center. Then from here, bring your arms by your sides. Flip your palms up. Extend your legs up to the skies. Flex the toes. Place that tailbone into the ground. Root it down. Find your neutral spine. And allow the weight from your feet fall down as if you were standing on the ceiling. But now, feet feel weightless. Let the whole weight come down to the hips. And then into the mat. Take another breath in. Exhale out, bend the knees, hug your knees into your chest, squeeze in tight, bring your forehead or chin into your knees, create tension, create a little tiny ball with your body, inhale. And as you exhale, let go and release everything, relax your legs out, arms out, open your right foot to the right corner of the mat, left foot to the left, let your toes fall open, scoop your tailbone under, shoulder blades slightly hugging the spine, arms are by your sides, palms shining up to the skies, fingertips naturally curling in. Back of the neck is long and in line with the rest of the spine. Head is relaxed. Face is relaxed. Eyes are closed. Finding your way into your final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Allow yourself to take one deep inhale. And as you exhale, let go of everything. Surrender. Slowly start to bring awareness into your breath. And bringing awareness into your body through gentle movements in your fingertips and your toes. Letting your head fall to the right. Letting your head fall to the left. Bringing your head through the center. Bend your right and left knee and let your knees fall to either side, right or left for fetal position. To then gently press yourself up into comfortable seated. You can cross your legs in front of you or sit back on your heels, facing the front of your mat. Sitting nice and tall, join your palms together in front of your heart center. Eyes are closed for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. And exhale gently, bowing your head forward with gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in Yoga 101, the basics, the fundamentals. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some benefits in this practice, and I hope you come back. Have a wonderful day.